Setting the record straight after a social media post blamed victims' advocates for the death of a young Hamilton mother. The Butler County prosecutor called a news conference today to shut down those claims. WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons is in Hamilton. Valerie, the prosecutor says this was out of his hands.
Tanya, this is about the death of Danielle Lovins. Her family says she was the victim of domestic abuse and that victims' advocates turned a blind eye. But Butler County Prosecutor Mike Gmoser says not only is Lovins' cause of death still pending, but any of her domestic cases would have been handled by the Hamilton City Prosecutor, not by him or any of his staff.
I know you want that responsibility, and I do hope you find that responsibility. But it's not my place to make it my responsibility when it's not.
An emotional back and forth as Butler County Prosecutor Mike Gmoser speaks directly to Michelle Christina, the aunt of a young Hamilton mother who died last month from a gunshot wound.
I understand where you're coming from, and I thank you.
And I thank you for being here today.
Gmoser asked Christina to join the rest of us today, putting her recent social media posts in the spotlight. It calls out Gmoser's victims' advocates, saying they dropped the ball. Christina and other family don't believe Danielle Lovins would shoot herself and leave behind her 6-month-old son. And the post accuses some of turning a blind eye to the 19-year-old's domestic abuse.
All advocates everywhere. It doesn't matter county, city. I was reaching out to all advocates. Your job, your responsibilities.
The fact is that my victims' advocates had nothing whatsoever to do with a particular court case. That was not a court case that my office was in any way involved in.
Lovins' family says they didn't mean to point fingers, but they're frustrated.
We're all grieving and everybody's looking for answers, and whether we're saying it the wrong way or being too loud with the wrong people, it needs to be loud.
And this family says they won't stop until they see justice.
I hold in my hand here a letter from the 45th president, Mr. Donald Trump. Gave me his sincerest condolences and apologies for this tragic situation. And this is a tragic situation.
Now, while the original police report suggests Lovins could have died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, the Montgomery County Coroner's Office says it could take another month before a full autopsy report is finished. And once it is, Gmoser says that could play a key role in determining whether this case lands on his desk. For now, live in Hamilton, Valerie Lyons, WCPO 9 News.